last time we played this not even 12 hours ago. Now we're at daytime, it looks like. So we've survived the night without having to curse anybody, which is great. We're gonna get right back into it. Ew, 5 AM, that's gross. Too early. In further news... Oh god, no, we're dead! No! Before dawn's day, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in Sumida Park. Ah, shit. Man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. What?! This is horrible! Investigations are still underway, but police have a suspected connection to other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. How? We were like, we're just gonna go home. God, we got title card. Do we get an opening? God, I hope we get an anime opening. Yes! I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. The music is a bop. Hiya, Dad! Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. Fucking Christ, if I had stayed on just a bit longer. But this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The routes of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. So Shogo's just fucking gone? Harue Shigima? Harue Shigima. Himi. Hunk. Hello, Shik. How are you doing? Woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, Chief Inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who was looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in suspicious suicide. Okay. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. So is Shogo just gone? Because I did kind of grow attached to him. He was cool. Thanks, Dad. Dang it. Dang it! Shogo! I miss you already! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Shit. I don't know who to be. Harue was really interesting when we experienced her, and she's got this fucking hot yeehaw McGraw kind of guy. I hate Tetsuo, but I love his partner. His partner's real fucking cute. And then this girl, we saw her at the school. That's all I remember. Hit yeehaw! Alright, cowboy it is. Hot yeehaw. Look at him! He's got fingerless gloves! Ah, I love a man with fingerless gloves. Smash. Okay, when the son of Harue Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. A year later, Harue hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsolved case. Late at night, while speaking to a detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Okay, that's that one. Okay. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, a chief investigator of the Metropolitan Police Department 1st Investigative Division, is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasuda Gardens, with his subordinate, Jun Area. Yoko Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get information she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in a classroom at midnight and attempt to use a spirit board, not a Waluigi board! Nope, not doing that one. Ha yeehaw. Hello. Those whose mock's fire's flame fire's fury perish in flame. Kill them. Ah, hi Prism! Pop in and say hi before I had to eat some sushi. Oh my god! Please get some good sushi. What's your favorite? I like spicy tuna. But hello, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the spicy artwork that I sent this morning. Oh my god, please. If you ever play a First Bite, I gotta know. I need to know. But yeah, enjoy your sushi. Make sure you stay hydrated too. Kill them. The flame bearers. Kill them all. I got the haunting ass clappers! If you use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on a person. Okay. Ooh, it's got Kobe beef. Is it like cooked Kobe beef or like raw Kobe beef? Because now I'm curious, because it's sushi, huh? I think there is like a style of like sushi that does have like a sliver of cooked Kobe. It's really good. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desire the right. Kill them. It's cooked in a little crispy. Ooh, that sounds so good though. Normally my go-to is Philly or salmon rolls. I love a Philly roll. I need to really quick fix my chat bar.
Water.
Ow! Morning stove. Need to lock that. Bloop. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate stove. How are you? Back with me, ma'am. Yeehaw! I don't want him to die, please. Ghosts watching over us and telling us to curse people and murder people, please let this fucking mullet man live. Look at him. Smash. How are you doing, Stove? How was your morning? Can't say I understand what just happened. We gotta let the mullet man live. Shogo fucking died. I'm mad. Shogo is like dead. I don't know what the fuck happened, but he dead. And I'm mad. I wanted him to live. Get ready. Ready for what? Seems like a threat. Ow. Thank you for the emotes. I appreciate it. Certainly seems to have you put in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
The way the camera pans with the sound alert. Oh my god. Oh, fucking Christ, the timing. Sweet dreams. Hello, Harue. Hello, man. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. I can see his titties. Oh my god. I love you. I think this takes place in the 80s. Fax machine. You can send images to other places along telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. The telephone. This mentions it has a private line. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They say he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Alta City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. Really? Because this screams detective. It also screams, if I pay him $50 an hour, I can ride him like the cowboy that he is, so... But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like a reliable soul. Ooh, 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 ooh! Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before. Well, you know what happens. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. Ooh, I knew it. It's Head Honjo from way back in set 1. This is a real collector's item. Is that a rooster? Is that a rooster? Excuse me? Don't tell me you never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze, cute little birds dressed up as rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. Best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town. Soon enough, they've won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made with some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. I think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it. What the fuck? Oh, well, that's nice. I got a bird! I'll talk to you. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting. Very interesting. So, the haunting clapper's curse appears out of nowhere. And told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that all right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. Hey, clappers. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. Nico Z. I don't think you quite understand. Huh? This isn't about evidence and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched into my soul, along with the curse's echoes resentful memories. So I can feel what it was like. Good morning, Java! How are you? How did you sleep? Can you give Winston a kiss for me, please? Ooh. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. So with this game we don't need Censorship Peter just yet, which is great. The last game we really needed Censorship Peter. So, he's currently... We don't use him for horror, funny enough. We use him for the sexy times. So I feel like I'm too big. I'm gonna move myself down just a little. I wanna be shorter. I'm too short. There we go. There we go. I think I was too big. Winton got plenty of kisses, thank you. Yeah, Crumpet baby, you were not allowed to see that stuff. We had to bring up censorship, Peter. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. Cool. I hate fire. See, that could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief, talk about spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. Might be a good idea. So he's just dead. Oh no, he plays folk guitar, he's looking for a girlfriend, we ruined his life. I'm like spamming this real quick. Richard's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet, Ernestine, which he keeps in his office. He likes birds. I love him. Smash. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. I'm gonna murder. That's what you hired me for, ma'am? To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth about the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh yes, I remember. I never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. Cool. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found, and then we can make a decision. Alright. Okie dokie. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick and move it around. There we go! Move my stand. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Thank you. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about that case. The police trace the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, northern Oyoko River, here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail it down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commutes. Factoring that he was seen at school, but he was went missing before he arrived at his house. It is likely that he was abducted by a car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He would never have gotten in a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood it too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue here is that there isn't any witnesses to the kidnapping. And you can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around not to be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So they did target him. at some other time, or somewhere away from his usual route. Both of those seem far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky. It's an inside job! One of the cops did it! Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Think young. The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get in their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if there was someone that he would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at problems like cops. Yeah. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? I fucking knew it! What if it's actually a cop? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigemi family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much the police officers stand out. That's the sort of point after all. They're meant to be visible to deterrent against crime. It's the fucking cops! But here's another interesting bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, no one pictures women or children. Men. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi is the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't be. Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi and asked for help, what would he have done? Yoko? If someone like that said they were lost and I asked them for directions, would he have gotten them into the car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that that sort of attitude is now outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something there. I love that there's just like a random mouse just on the screen. I mean, just... I think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have had an accomplice. Might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. I like gulped a lot of fucking water. Toasty. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I start asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. Oh. You mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. If it turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Ooh, flashback! Let's go! Several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. There's no one around, we can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Ooh, who is it? Is it Tetsuo? Tetsuo? Oh, cutie! I kinda like his hair. It looks stupid. I'm into it. It's floofy. Jonuchi? Got it. Well, Jonuichi, I'm all ears. So we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course, what else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. Alright. Cool. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. You gay? Who's trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Is that someone we met? Aww, Shuichi. Oh, he's dead. I don't see Michio. Ah, big yawn. God, I can't stop yawning. I didn't have any coffee today. That's probably it. Interesting. A schoolgirl, huh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's something like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima. I keep saying Gimi. Yes, I said coffee. Gimme, sip, sip, sip. Yum, 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 yum. I have no caffeine in me. I woke up at 10 and I was like, it's morning, bitch. I didn't even have any energy to like cook food. I just kind of ordered takeout. Ow! Thank you! Yes, I did not brew coffee. I have water, but I have caffeine syrup I can pour in the water. I have caffeine syrup I can pour in the water. Well, chat, I'm going to be right back in like a hot second. I'm not even going to switch the screen. You can just stare at Jonuichi's face for a little bit. I'm going to go get caffeine syrup. So I'm just going to pop my little guy away. You don't have to see me. You don't have to stare into my blank, soulless eyes. Where's me? Where am I at? Boop! I'll be right back!